Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth the proverb should use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Alright. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Shah. And I'm gonna be showing two clips today. Um, Scriptures speak very clearly, very loud, and you know, I'm gonna start the videos. Alright, now when you watch these videos, I want you to pay attention to body language, attitude, way they say things, and what they're saying, of course. Alright, so I'm gonna start this video. Salaki.
The house, should he pay all the bills and you not be forced to get a job?
Well, it depends. Not if it was me.
Yeah, you. You talking about from your experience.
Yeah, I wants to have my money. Although if he taking care of the household, I would like to work and have money to spend.
But for your own,
I might want something different that he didn't buy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you feel like you should have to work? Like
No,
if you decided,
I don't feel that way because I'm not a homebody all the time. I like to get out sometimes and meet and mingle with other people myself, even if it is on a job. At least you have another outlet.
Right.
And then when you
Alright, pay attention to the reasons why they will want money. I come across a lot of men, and I'm a man myself, and I know personally when a man gets money or certain things, he thinks of how he wants to provide and do things with his woman, for his woman. Now you come across Eve, majority of the time, I'm not saying all women, but majority of the time they use their money to assert authority over a man or to have more freedom, right? Rich women really supposed to be staying at home. I'm not saying it's wrong to go out and hang out with sisters, as long as you're doing things lawfully, right? But you know how women are today, so I'm gonna keep playing it.
help me make some money, they can't go about it. Well, you ain't working, I give you the money. If I'm out there working, see, I don't have to put up with that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Okay, so, well, Mom, we know.
All right, so basically, she's saying if she has money, if she's working, that she doesn't have to really put up with certain stuff her husband says, and that's off. You know, that's off. That's against the scriptures. You know that woman's supposed to be submissive to her husband, right?
You got a piece. So what's your peace of mind? If you take care of all the bills, do you feel like you should still work?
I've always taught my daughter, have your own.
But he's like, I'm taking care of all the bills, but you need to take care of the house, and you still need to go get a job.
If you want to take care of the house, that's you. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's.
But
I don't think you should be forced to get a job. But for number one, I'm not supposed to do all the work, and then you tell me to do a job, and you don't do nothing in that house.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna be with no man don't do nothing. No way.
Right. Okay.
I don't like that. You're gonna have to do something.
Right. Okay.
You're gonna have to wash sometimes. All right. If you can't cook, you better bring me a cook meal. Right. I'm not gonna do all that.
But y'all have witnessed the evolution of the modern women. Now, what I want to say is, all due respect, I respect my elders, but for teaching purposes, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. It started with the 82-year-old grandmother to the 61-year-old mother, and then the daughters, I believe they're the daughters, that's pretty much my generation, are asking the questions, probably a little bit older than me. And as you can see, these are concepts that were passed on from generation to generation on what a woman is supposed to do with the role of a woman with a man, especially in our community. And what stood out to me is how they kept on talking about, I have to have my own. Not one time, like I said, with all due respect, I say these things. Not one time did the grandmother or the mother talk about what they can do for the man. It was always about he can work and stuff like that.
You see that? He agrees. Even he's saying it, man. He's saying it himself. All right, so like y'all keep sliding up. I'm just at work, and I'm not trying to get like any background noise from the trucks passing through. All right, well, I'm gonna continue the video.
But I'm gonna go ahead and work myself as well. And then when I make the money, I can spend it on myself. So he don't say, here, this is what you spend it on, or you ain't spending that money. She never he works for both of them. She works for herself.
Like
You feel like you should still work?
I've always taught my daughter, have your own.
Even my dad said he grew.
Hey man, he made a very good point. He said that the man works for both of them, the whole household. She works for herself, right? A lot of times, men dealing with women, a woman is just spend her money on anything, or she get in a certain situation, then it's a man has to come out his pocket, and he has to make those sacrifices. Which as a man we make sacrifices, but you get it. Like these women, they don't have to make it harder on the man. Like these women to be careless with what they do because they know that the man is going to take care of it, right? But to go to now it's one thing that could be agreed with, because she said like the man has to do something, of course. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 25 and 22, it says a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. All right. So a man is supposed to do something. He's supposed to provide. He's supposed to, you know, make sure he's doing his part. All right. But First Timothy chapter 2 and verse 12, it says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence." And that's one clear thing you can see in the video. So like I'm trying to see if I'm recording. That's one thing clearly you can see in the video, their attitude, their body language, the way they're saying things, the things that they are saying. They're speaking like they have authority. All right, and these women are out of order, and you just go back to Ezekiel 16, I believe it was 16:44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. All right, because Proverbs 26. Is it Proverbs 26? 22, so like Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Which leads me to this next video. Watch this.
This little girl next to my son's so mad he's showing another girl love. Why this little girl next to my son's so mad he's showing another girl love?
Hey man, you can clearly see where that's from. You know how Eve act, the facial expressions, the thing she have authority over a man. She clearly seen that from a woman she's been around. I'm not gonna say it's her mother, because who knows who raised her up, but she definitely got it from a woman. All right, that's why Proverbs 22 and 6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go," which is he or she. All right, should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. All right, what's that other scripture? Is it Sirach? Sirach 26 and 6 says, "But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman." And all women have that all women have that problem. They jealous. They think everything about them. You know, they grew up in Babylon. They think that, oh, I gotta be the only woman. I'm the only woman. not knowing a man can have multiple women as long as he do it lawfully. It says, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which uh, communicated with all. All right, so whichever woman she's around, she's seen it. She's seen how she act towards men. All right, she see how she probably heard how she talk about men too. She got those facial expressions, the hand gestures, and all of that from a woman. I can just tell like how she's moving her body. That's she's acting like a grown woman. All right, I'm gonna grab one more and close out. I think it's Isaiah. Was it 3? Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children of the oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. Right? Because within our nation, our parents or so-called leaders, they're not following the ways that the Lord set up for us. It says, as for my people, children of the oppressors, you got children that are wicked towards their parents. It says, and women rule, or even the elders, not just our parents, but elders. Like that video of some wicked Jakes and little Eves attacking, I believe it was a homeless man on the street. There was another video elder posted. Um, it was some teenagers attacking elders. Right? It says that women rule over them, and you see that a lot in our community. That brothers be having women be ruling over them, man. Men, it be grown men having women, and they letting a woman rule over them. Okay, so I'm gonna close out with that. I'm actually get this 16. It says, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. And it's clear you seen that in that video, that young girl. It says, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tingle with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. And that's why our women have very short hair. They have, scabs. They're bald. Okay. Now skip down. Y'all can read the rest yourself. Skip down. It says 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent. And our women still walk around prideful as hell, and the Lord cursed them with bad odor. And y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. And their hair is gone. They have to wear fake up and weave and wigs and things like that. But they're still walking around chin to the sky, prideful, with an attitude, man. It says, and instead of wealth, say hair, baldness, and instead of a stomach or a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. Okay? All right, so I'm going to close out with that. Praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah again. Shalom.